We, the reptilians, are one of the most ancient, and technologically advanced civilization in the universe. We were genetically created, by another race, referred to, as Master Race. This race's history, began many years ago, when your Earth as you know it, didn't even exist. Long time ago, when the universe wasn't populated with millions of extraterrestrials, and extremely advanced beings, arrived in this universe, from a different, unknown world. These beings, our creators were called Carians, and were one of the first beings who came in this universe, alongside the feline race, who settled in the Lyrans. When the Carians arrived in your universe, which was very limited in life forms, they were an etheric form, and they chose to become physical in appearance, and exist in the third dimension. In order to do this, they took on the shape and bodies, of the creatures who flew over the planet they wanted to incarnate on. These creatures, resembled your earthly birds. After many incarnations, into this bird-like beings, this extremely advanced race, with extraordinary universal knowledge, successfully evolved their physical, third-dimensional bodies. This bird race, we have known as Carians, genetically designed many extraterrestrial races. One of the first races they created, were us, the reptilians. When they created our race, they left us in a planet, near the star Alpha Draconi, in the Draco constellation, where we had the best chance of survival. Upon the creation of our race, by the Carians, they told us reptilians that this universe, was ours to command. They told us reptilians that everything is ours for the taking, and we must dominate every galaxy, planet, and race we will encounter. This mindset, seeded since our creation, grew stronger throughout the years of evolution of our race. We still have this mindset even today. The originally created reptilian race, later we called as our master race, were called the Alpha Draconians, and were considered royalties in our race. The Alpha Draconians have long tails, and stand from 18 to 25 feet tall, and can weigh up to 2,500 pounds. They even have special wings, which are flaps of skin, supported by long ribs, which can be folded back against the body. They have a large liver, and 2 hearts. They have the strength of 12 to 16 humans. Their heads resemble that of a dinosaur, looking like monsters. The average lifespan of the Draconians extends from 1800 to 4100 years of age. There are actually 2 types of Alpha Draconians, divided into 2 castes. The giant ones are part of a royal caste, called the Chakar, while there are smaller ones, 8 feet tall, which form a well-trained, warrior class. The ones that live as long as 4100 years, are the royal line of the Draconians, the winged Chakars. This ancient race, was one of the first civilization in your galaxy, to have developed the interstellar space travel, and have had this capability, for 4 billion years. They were one of the first races, to chart your solar system, and in fact, they were the first race, to state, that your solar system, belonged to us. They had a great technological advantage over the other races, which was probably given to them, by the Carians. Alpha Draconians, our master race, have colonized, and conquered many star systems, and have created many reptilian, and non-reptilian races, by genetically altering the life forms they encountered. One of the most prominent races, created by the Draconians, is a race, you know of, as Greys. This creation of a species, was necessary, for our survival as a race. As the Draconian civilization, continued to grow and expand, they needed new sources of negative energy, because Draconians and us reptilians feed, by consuming this negative energy. Every time you humans give off negative energy when you watch news and programs in your television, or when you read your newspapers, every time you give out fear when you watch horror movies, every time your young ones exhaust anger, frustration and addiction in violent computer games and vices. We, reptilians, become more and more powerful because we feed and absorb negative emotions from you, humans. We seek planets, to infest with our evil agenda. Then we soon came to realize, that a creation of cloned, evil race, would benefit us. Grey aliens, were created as a slave race to us reptilians. However, we, The reptilians grew in numbers, so did the Greys. Soon, a revolution would take place, that would give birth to the Grey aliens, and their agenda, to find a cure for their clone race, that is slowly dying, because they don't actually have any ability to reproduce. This is one of the main reasons, for the many human abductions by Grey aliens, simply to use your genetic material. We reptilians and the Draconians are the force behind the repression of human races, everywhere in this galaxy, instilling fear-based belief systems, and restrictive hierarchies. We, reptilians, view ourselves, as the first intelligent species, to evolve in the Milky Way galaxy. Competitive, and expansive, we have populated many worlds. Our immense egos, allows us to see ourselves, as the rightful rulers, of lesser evolved planets, such your planet Earth. Our continuous exploitation of the human race, without you even realizing it, proves that you are inferior species compared to us. The most densely populated area, of sub-races of Draconians, is the constellation of Orion, Rigel, and the star system, known as Capella. Here lies a very dangerous part of the universe, for any human beings. We, reptilian beings living here, are extremely violent, toward races such as yours, and are prone to destruction, death, control, and domination. We, reptilians are highly advanced beings, but viewed as being of a negative, hostile, and dangerous disposition, since we regard humans, as a total inferior race. Easy to manipulate. Easy to control. We perceive you, much the way you would perceive a herd of cattle. In fact, all reptilian races, see other races and civilizations, simply as a natural resource, work hand, food, or genetic material. Nowadays, there are countless of different reptilian species, ranging in physical appearance. The reptilians, encountered on Earth, and most known throughout human history, were a race, originally left behind by the Alpha Draconians, to colonize your planet, which we believe is ours. Our interaction with mankind, goes back thousands of years, and there are records of them, from all of the ancient civilizations. We reptilians, are standing anywhere from 6 to 8 feet tall. Our most recognizable feature, is our snake, and lizard resemblance. We have scaled skin, which ranges in color, usually from green to brown, but there are some other colors, like black, orange, red, and even white. We have lean, firm bodies, with powerful arms and legs. Our arms are long, with 3 long fingers, and an opposable thumb. Our feet, have 3 toes, and 1 recessed fourth, that is toward the backside of our ankle. We have claws that are short, and blunt. Our hands, abdomen, and face, are covered with smaller scales, allowing more flexibility. We have wide, lipless mouths, with differentiated types of teeth. We, reptilians, have either large black eyes, with vertical slit pupils, or eyes that are white, with flame-colored vertical slit pupils. Some reptilians' heads, are slightly conical in shape, and have 2 bony ridges, riding from their brow, across their back-sloping skull, toward the back of their head. Throughout history, these bony ridges may have been misidentified, as protruding horns. We, reptilian beings, have no body, or facial hair. The higher a reptilian's status, the more features it physically decorates itself with, for example a tail, wings and a bony ring around its head. Because our mental power can influence what our body looks like. We the reptilian races, believe that fear rules, and love is weak. We believe that those we perceive to be less fortunate, in comparison to us, are meant to be slaves. This belief system, is promoted at birth in our reptilian races, wherein the mother, after giving birth, will abandon the offspring, to fend for themselves. If they survive, they are cared for, by a warrior class, that uses these children for games of combat, and amusement. In this way, we, the reptilians, are forever stuck in survival mode. We believe, that in our ways, that if the young ones survive, they were meant to, and in the process, they have had to fight all the way, and at a young age they are full warriors, used to depending on no one. This means we have no boundaries in what we will do to other beings. It is ingrained in us, never to trust a human race, after the Great Galactic War in Lyra, when we, the reptilians, invaded the humanoid races, who were living in peace and harmony. All of the reptilians are taught the draconian version of the history of the Great Galactic War, which teaches that humans are at fault for invading the universe, and that humans selfishly wanted the draconian society to starve and struggle for the basic materials that would allow them to exist. Essentially, one of the main things that we, the reptilians, try to do here on Earth is to cause human suffering, and to ensure there is constant conflict, fear, misunderstanding, crimes and war. The reason we, reptilians, want that is because we reptilians actually consume negative energy, like jealousy, fear, hate, anger, and even sexual energy, created from perversions. We, the reptilians, are responsible for all of the wars, destruction, perversion, anger, and degradation in humanity, since we consume the negative energy we create. We, the reptilians, also enjoy eating human flesh, and human children best, for several reasons. The first is that children don't have the accumulation of pollutants in their bodies that adults do. The other reason is that when children are put into a state of fear, their energy field and adrenaline hormones just explodes and gets extremely high. Reptilians get a rush from these hormones and love them. This is the reason why 100,000 children are missing every year, without anyone knowing what exactly happened to any of them. And that's why we reptilians are the voices behind the mind of the human creators and programmers of violent computer games that will evoke anger, fear, frustration, addiction to young humans, because we love the negative energy from your younglings. It is the most delicious food for us right now in your computer age. If we can't produce a real war, the war is in the computer games, and your young ones are our soldiers. If we capture a human being, we will not usually kill the person right away. What we usually do is terrify them as much as possible, in order to jack up the level of emotion and hormones. Then, when we consume the physical body of that psychologically terrorized being, not only are we feeding ourselves, but the hormones impart a physiological and psychological rush, which we greatly enjoy. It's essentially like a drug high for us. Out of all the different types of aliens visiting your planet Earth, we, the reptilians, are by far the most dangerous to your very existence as humans. But right now, your planet is undergoing a shift. Many humans are now awakening to the truth of life. Lightworkers, starseeds, benevolent alien races and angelic beings are now here to support you. There is a war going right now in your space which you don't see with your three-dimensional eyes. Time will come, all your eyes will be opened and the veil will be lifted. The ships around your planet will be cloaked and you will finally see the truth behind everything. We, the reptilians, will not give up easily our dominion over you humans, as long as there are fear, anger, hatred, envy, covetousness, thirst for power in the human heart. We reptilians will still be here.